What is up everyone, my name's Al from Games Review, and today we're going to be checking out Castlevania Pulse of Animosity. I think stumbled and I was like, I totally can't remember the name. But is it any good? I mean, obviously there are one hell of a lot of Castlevania homebrews out there and beat 'em ups. So is this one any different, and is it any good? So this is it, another Castlevania homebrew game, essentially, a Beats of Rage game, this time called Castlevania Pulse of Animosity. That's right, I finally got the words out. Now this game is not a massive game, it almost seems like a bit of a proof of concept almost. There's a good character range though, I will say that, spanning many of the different versions of Castlevania along the years, and yeah, it does give you a nice way to at least start the game. Now the game itself, like I said, it's not a massive game. It only seems to be 2 or 3 levels with a boss battle. So, like I said, it's not a massive game. But is this version, or at least this part, any good? I mean, yeah, the movement is very, very fluid, and I really actually like the music. The music's actually, as you can see, it's from some of the original games, but it sounds clear, it sounds precise, there's no sort of crunchiness with this sound. It's, yeah, to be fair, it's pretty much perfect. And as I said, the movement is really, really good and really, really solid. You know you've actually got a decent hit protection, or hit detection I should say, and it, you know, again, that is working well. Would you want to use the analog stick for this? Probably not, and to be fair, you can't anyway. You've got to use the D-pad, but the D-pad again is very, very, serviceable for this type of game, and yep, it works. There's no lag at all on this one. Like I said, sometimes you do actually get lag with these sort of beat 'em up games, but with this one, no lag at all. The only sort of downside with this game is the levels all just seem a little bit... They look good, don't get me wrong. They don't look too massively thrown together. They, it fits the style of Castlevania. But I think my main issue is the fact that each level just seems to give you hordes of enemies. Yeah, don't get me wrong. That's what Beats of Rage essentially is. That's all, that's what beat 'em ups essentially are. But this just seems a little bit too repetitive. You get too many of the same enemy over and over again, clearly in some sort of routine or pattern, and it just doesn't feel quite right. If it was hordes among hordes, maybe I'd understand it and give it a bit of sort of randomness with the sort of movement and the way they come out, but that doesn't seem to happen here. Now the boss fight, as you can see, the one I've actually played, is, again, it's okay. It's not massively complex really. I mean, to be fair, I did die a few times, but as soon as you get the right character, you'll actually beat the boss quite simply. It's just a few strikes, and then he's down. The one thing I do really like though is this level here. It's clearly taken from Symphony of the Night, and is, to be fair, I think one of the best sort of openers to the Castlevania game series, and I think this looks good. As you can hear, the music is really, really decent. It's the soundtrack that we all know and love from the Castlevania series. I mean, a lot of people didn't actually get on the Castlevania bandwagon until PlayStation 1. So, that's the reason I think it is so damn iconic. Anyway, obviously I've covered quite a few Castlevania games today on the channel. There will be more coming soon, including another homebrew collection coming onto the Dreamcast. So like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you all soon. You can now support the channel on patreon.com/gamesrep, as well as remember to like, comment and subscribe.